I've done over 100 kitchens, but this one had the toughest client, me. I had to design a kitchen the way I wanted to use my kitchen. It had to be designed for my cooking pattern, for the way my staff loves to use this kitchen, the way I and my kids like to use this kitchen, for the chaos, for the mess, and for our habits. I'm Amita from Bravura Spaces, and let me take you through my kitchen that I designed for myself to make it supremely efficient and beautiful. If you're renovating your kitchen or making a new one, here is a list of things that you all face. We all face in our Indian kitchens. We need to cater for all the dust and the grime. Therefore, not having things which are out in the open is an absolute must. So all our appliances need to be tucked away neatly. Options galore that we have. We will take you through the option that I chose for myself. Designing a kitchen, even for the kitchen cloth, is important. Before you pick a brick that needs to go towards making your kitchen, first drop everything and make a list of things that you want in your kitchen. So before I started with the design of my kitchen, I actually listed down things that I needed here to make sure that my kitchen is going to work like a dream and look extremely aesthetic at the same time. So it started with a few things. The list of appliances. I listed all the appliances that I had or I wish to buy in the near future. A dishwasher was non-negotiable for me, and that was going to be part of my entire kitchen. We also have a deep freezer, which is a very important aspect of my kitchen and household and the way we function. So a deep freezer had to be accommodated for. And my kitchen is a little far from the dining area, so I created a perfect parking space for a trolley which we load up and take to the dining table, whether to put in the dishes or while we are clearing away the dishes at the end of a meal. I opted for an island in my kitchen. So maybe overall, and if I compare it to other kitchens, it does look a tad bit smaller, but this island counter was absolutely non-negotiable for me. The reason being because this is actually the hub of the kitchen. We are Punjabis, and come winter we have a paratha straight from the tawa onto this island, and actually saves us a lot of time. We don't need to get to the dining table even for one single person. A lot of times, a lot of things get done here itself. It's a completely nice table where at least the two people can sit and eat and enjoy a quick meal on the go. It is also a parking station for the trolley. It holds storage on the other side. So I have a drawer which holds the cutlery that goes into the dining table, and of course some storage here which caters to pickles and all the dishcloths that I have in the house. So that also has a space to be parked very, very efficiently. Well, of course, hob is the center of the kitchen. On either side, I have the storage. And of course, like I always say, it needs to open towards you to be very, very efficient. The entire counter, once the kitchen work is done after every meal, is absolutely clean, and that is absolutely necessary for me. I have these bottle pullouts on either side. My favorite go-to hardware company is Hafele. This, of course, like most kitchens, has a cutlery tray at the end. So when your cooking ladles are all that are placed here, a grain trolley which holds all the grains and oil bottles is very, very efficiently put in here. All my appliances are very neatly tucked away in these rolling shutters. I chose 2 rolling shutters instead of pocket shutters because this kind of works for me. And depending on which part am I using, I only open that shutter at that point in time. So if there is a toaster, breakfast time, or a coffee that is being made, so only one rolling shutter opens up, and this is where everything is placed. All the plug points are here inside. which really means that all your appliances get used where they are, and I don't need to bring them out onto the counter at any point in time. The top shelf, which are not easily accessible, are the ones that are holding things that I'm not using very often. So like the mixie jars are neatly tucked away. The mixie base is what always stays on my counter. Putting it away, to my mind, was an absolute waste of time. So I have the base very neatly put away in the kitchen counter, and the other accessories go away. When you are done, it is absolutely close and out of sight. They're also easier to maintain because when the heavy cooking is happening, the dust and the oil and the grime is really not getting deposited on them. A stack of microwave oven, and I also have a dish warmer here. Wicker baskets, of course, holds the aloo and the pyaz ever so efficiently. On the other side, we created enough and more drawers for utensils. Indian kitchens and most Indian women are shorter than what is globally the standard, which means that I've kept a lot of storage which is at a lower level. All my masalas are in these drawers. They are fairly large drawers, and that is where all the dals and pulses are kept. What I need to add at this point is the current trend of perfect pantries and organizations, to my mind, are very misleading, and that's not the way it should be. My kitchen merrily has a lot of stuff put away in Nutella bottles because my kids created so many of empty Nutella bottles that hold all my spices and is actually quite a nice thing. So which means that even if your kitchen doesn't have identical bottles and burnies, doesn't mean that your kitchen is not good enough. Anything which is clean and neatly put away, one kind of bottle in one line, still gives you a very, very closed and a very, very clean look to your entire space. So think about it, and maybe you may want to take that up very seriously. All the cookers and kadhais are put away in the Lehman corner. It has great weight bearing capacity, works very well. The cycles are amazing. So that's where all the cookers and kadhais are placed. Multiple drawer for different kinds of storage. Trays that get tucked away very well and very easy to access. The dishwasher is something that it makes me feel so confident about running my kitchen on my own without actually zero help. So that is here. A sink and the dishwasher is side by side. Technically, always try and keep your dishwasher on the right. It'll make the loading and unloading of the dishwasher so much more efficient for you. And I'm obsessed with making everything look pretty. So a little quirky wall which has some posters which I bought from Home Center, I think. And the way it is placed, it is something that you have seen from where you enter the kitchen totally. And it looks quite pretty and eye-catching because of the color. The RO is under sink, so the faucet comes on top. So this is an area. My main sink is actually in the utility, and this is the area which holds maybe the glasses and smaller utensils, and whatever that needs to get loaded into the dishwasher is actually rinsed out here. I take you through my store. I didn't need a pantry in this entire space, and what I did, since I had a little store area, I have created my own pantry. Nothing to go against a pantry unit which has its own benefits, but I have used a very simple cabinet as a pantry, used these bins available on Flipkart or Amazon, and these are the ways I stack everything. All the extras that we have is what it is here. So, and also always note, keep everything, one kind of thing, in a file like this, so it'll be very easy to locate what is there and very, very easy to know what is going to get finished. So maybe, yes, different kinds of things put away in that file fold method, and everything is very easy to see and use. So take that as a tip, and a pantry unit is actually not critical to your kitchen. A water machine. A lot of households come summer have these millions of bottles stacked very close to the sink, which then go to the fridge, and the fridge has those bottles coming back and forth, which I wanted to avoid, and I've done this for many years. So I have a water machine here which is connected, which has an inbuilt RO. It is connected to the RO and there's an outlet as well. So here it is hot and cold water, whichever way you need. Anything to do with water is here. So all the bottles that need to go with us when we move out of the house are all stacked away in a particular place. A small crockery unit which holds just the basics is right here. Some cups and soup bowls, etc. is what is placed here. The refrigerator, of course. I carved out this space for my deep freezer, which is a very integral part of my kitchen. Had some space, and that is where the crockery is kept. A little light always adds to the look. We had a very peculiar problem here. There were columns and I actually could not create a place for a switchboard. So what I did is created this wooden panel and given it a texture paint, added little decor here, plus the place for the switch plates. So it's a very convenient place. As soon as you enter the kitchen, you have the set of switch plates here. So this is how my entire kitchen is organized, and believe you me, it is a very efficient kitchen. I can work very well. It's very easy to keep clean, and all the storage is very neatly tucked away and easy to access. The biggest thing about storage is not creating space, but creating storage which is very easy to retrieve when you need, and you're not doing those Blinkit and Zepto calls at a drop of a hat because you know you have something in your kitchen but you can't remember where to find it. So my friends, this is the way I've organized my very own kitchen, and extremely happy with the way it functions. If you've reached this far in this video, thank you for watching. If this resonates with you, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and follow us for more content as we take you through one Bravura space at a time, creating spaces that resonate with you and work very well.